Welcome, this is Point Break. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. And this video is gonna be starting off with gonna be talking about me and my food plot failures. Uh I like to I'm starting a business on food plots and land management. Of course, I'd like to show my successes, but uh you might as well show the failures. Not everyone's perfect, unfortunately, but uh I had both my food plots fail for many reasons. Uh I thought it'd be a lot easier with sunflowers, soybeans, milo is what I planted for one food plot. And the other food plot, I was like, man, I'm gonna try clover out. And I planted, I think, white clover in this plot, and I planted uh peas, and I planted like forage beans. And so I'm in the woods. This is where my woods plot's at. This is where I planted my clover at. And so basically what happened is it's a low spot. It's like a little bit of a like low hill slough area, kinda. There's levees in between me. And what happened is I had a ton of rain, and I have clay soil, and I broadcasted, I fertilized. I could have had better sun. There's a majority of things I could have done. Kind of a rush. And I had worked a lot on the spot already in terms of my setup. I trimmed a lot, cut a lot, everything. And so I planted it, and everything was going good. I could have had better soil contact for a couple of these seeds. There are a couple of shading spots that I'm going to take care of this year. Well, after around February, once deer season's over with, I'm going full on with this pot. But anyways, so what happened was part of the plot got shaded, so none of the seeds received barely any sunlight. So that's the first problem. Second problem is the other part of the plot was growing well. It really was. First week or two, received a little bit of rain. It's growing awesome. Peas were coming up. Clover was coming up. Everything. Rain hit. Peas knocked down. Clover survived until it rained again, and the clover didn't survive from the water. It killed everything. When you have plants that sit in water, they die. It's simple. And so all of the roots in it, they died. So they just shriveled up. Everything died in there. And so that's what fails in that plot. I'm gonna make a video on how to plant a plot the right way and how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna plant my fall/winter plot. I'm gonna show y'all how to plant it the right way, and hopefully it is the right way. And I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna need to do, how I'm gonna do it, and fix that plot problem. And then next year in summer and spring, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna kill a lot of the trees that are covering it, cut them all down, kill them, whatever. Let my plot, which I don't want to do, get sunlight, clear a lot of the stuff out, just get it cleaned up. And then I'm gonna make the video on planting that the right way. So those are, and I did soil tests. So I don't know if that soil is even that well. Like my previous winter plot that I did fantastic. So I'm gonna try and do that. I'm ready. I'm really excited to plant and do those videos. get that video for my fall winter food plot. But so that is everything that was wrong in the wood splotch. So now we're gonna shift over. Hopefully I can like screen. I don't know how to do this whole editing thing or whatever, but I'm gonna try and get the screen to pop up like a separate video or something if I can. So anyway, so this is my field food plots. Deer probably didn't even use these plots. They're mostly for experiment and because I wanted a dove hunt out of them. But these fruit plots had soybeans, sunflowers, and milo. Milo did decent. Soybeans did exceptionally well. I was actually very impressed. My soybeans performed all right. They weren't awesome, but they weren't bad either. And then my sunflowers were dog crap. I mean, they were terrible. They didn't even get, I mean, knee height, they started a fire. They're supposed to be up here. So that was a major problem. So first problem is fertilizer. Fertilizer, I did a horrible job of fertilizing that field area and another part on the levee, which I have a video that I'll try and show. But it was not good. Fertilizing, scattered. Part of that was because I don't have a spreader, but I'm planning on getting one. I will get one. Because that's going to make business a lot better for me in terms of speed, and for my food costs it'd be a lot better too. So that was my first problem, was fertilization, and I didn't soil test. Soil tests are the first points in any food plot thing. You need to get a soil test so you know what you need to apply. Well, if you need to apply lime, you need to get your pH right. Everything's right. If you get everything right in that level, you can only work you work your way up. You can't go down from that. When you start from the basics, you can't go wrong, and you get the more complicated things. So, soil test is very, very important, because you got to get your soil right for you to have optimal plant growth. It's simple, basic biology, really. And so that was my first problem. Second problem was disking and not spray. Disking stirred up so many seeds in that seed bank on my field and the other side of the levee. It's highly taken over with Johnson grass. So the problem was, I stirred up the seed bank. Once I did that, I didn't spray. I burned and I fertilized. Not very well, but I still did fertilize. I planted, and everything that I planted and the seeds that were in that seed bank and the Johnson grass that I didn't kill because I didn't spray all grew. Established Johnson grass that is fertilized will grow way faster than any other plant that I planted because it's not established. So what happened was, my whole field got taken over. All my seeds, nutrients taken away. All my all my crops, all my seeds that started growing got shaded out. Everything was just destroyed because of that. So I'm gonna fix that in my next. Well, I'm gonna do a winter fall food plot in that field as an experiment. It won't have as much competition since it's going into the winter, to the fall/winter, so the Johnson grass is dying down. But it is going to hopefully I'll get success. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to cut. I'll just show the video. Right now, this is an explanation of my fails. So that is an overall failure of what happened in that plot. And I didn't cover a lot of those seeds. There was a lot of exposed seeds that dried out. I'm going to fix that in my other video, which will be in a little while. Unfortunately, I'm waiting, but I will have a ton of, I'm going to be starting to produce a ton of content in terms of my food plots, my fall and winter food plots, getting into deer hunting, and I'll put a little bit of duck hunting in there because I love duck hunting. So that's going to be part of that area, and I'm very excited to show all of it and for y'all to see it, and hopefully y'all can learn along with me, and hopefully I can post this on my Facebook, whatever, and get a little bit of views or whatever to promote my business, because I'm trying to make that money. I want to help out people's land too, have better land management and better wildlife, and help things grow and survive. That's what I love doing. I love changing habitat and making it better for everything that lives in it and for people who hunt and that. So that's just something I wanted to share, is my failures, so that y'all can learn from that, and I will learn from that for sure. And I hope y'all enjoy, and leave a like and subscribe and comment, whatever. And hope y'all, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.